Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video, I would like to review with you one particular part of a lot of these loan applications that you guys are probably familiar with, but not so familiar with. What I'm talking about is the NAICS Code, and that's what you see right here on the Paycheck Protection Program application form. And the NAICS Code is something that you guys will probably start to get more and more familiar with it if you aren't, when it comes to forms like this, grants and loans, especially on a government level. But again, you might be wondering, what is it and how do I find my NAICS code? If you are self-employed, if you are a LLC, if you are sole proprietor, independent contractor, S Corp, partnership, C Corp, nonprofit. I mean, every business structure, everything you see over here pretty much will have some sort of NAICS code that you can associate with it, if not multiple codes. So without taking much more time, we're going to jump right into this. What is NAICS and how is it used? The North American Industry Classification System, NAICS, pronounced NAICS, was developed as the standard for use by federal statistical agencies in classifying business establishments for the collection, analysis, and publication of statistical data related to the business economy of the U.S. NAICS was developed under the auspice of the Office of Management and Budget, IMB, and adopted in 1997 to replace the old Standard Industrial Classification, SIC, system. It was also developed in cooperation with the statistical agencies of Canada and Mexico to establish a three-country standard that allows for a high level of comparability in business statistics among the three countries. NAICS is the first economic classification system to be constructed based on a single economic concept. Click here to learn more about the background, the development, and the difference between NAICS and SIC, which we are not going to do that, but this website will be linked down below, so you guys can come in here, click on things like that, and dive more into it if that is something you are interested in learning more. But there are, again, it's probably some common questions a lot of you guys might be wondering that they do answer here on the website. So I thought I would review these with you guys and again, show you how you can find your NAICS code so you can complete the PPP application and get your free business money. Yes, I'm talking about that forgivable loan. And before we jump into these really quickly, if you haven't yet, like this video. It does help me. It shows me you guys appreciate this type of content. And it also helps with the YouTube algorithm. So other people out there who are self-employed, who are small business owners, who are independent contractors and sole proprietorships, they will have a better chance to come across this video when you like it. And after you do that, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, so then you can stay up to date on all of my videos. And lastly, leave a comment down below letting me know if you were familiar with the NAICS code. Maybe you weren't. And if you're going to be using this bad boy to apply for the PPP or any other loans, let us know. Comment down below. Give us the 411 there. All right, so how do I get a NAICS code? Has one been assigned to me? NAICS is a self-assigned system. Essentially, what that means is you pick the code that best suits your business and use it when asked for your code. No one assigns you a NAICS code. So again, it's self-assigned. So you are going to be the one to determine what that code is based on what it is that you do. So you might be wondering, well, how do I look up a company's NAICS code? How do I look up my company's NAICS code based on what I do? To identify the NAICS code being used for a specific company, visit the U.S. Company Lookup Tool by NAICS.com. To identify the proper code for your company, use the NAICS search tools to identify the code that best reflects your primary business activity, revenue producing activity. Now it says, and again, we will walk through how do you do it. I'm just going to read these last 2-3 questions really quickly. It says, does my business have a NAICS code? Yes. As long as you have a business, you must have a business activity. Your code merely describes your primary and secondary income producing lines of business. So can I use more than one code? Yes. Most businesses have more than one revenue producing line of business. And lastly, do we have to register with NAICS Association? No. We are just here to help you determine the best code for your business using our online tools, as well as to provide effective, targeted marketing lists and mission critical data appends to your customer databases. So again, guys, you can potentially have more than one NAICS code, and as it says, it's most businesses do have more than one revenue producing line of business. So it's really tied to the revenue producing aspects of your business, in which that would be what the code, how the code would be generated. And they have visit the U.S. company lookup tool, NAICS search tools, are both of the two different options that you can see right there. But if you look in the top right hand corner, it says find your NAICS code. If you click on that, it's now going to take us to the NAICS search page, in which all you will do is type in the keyword for the type of business that you provide. So, you can see a few different things that I've already thrown in here. Or I didn't even type all of these in here in this one, but type of business roles or jobs or whatever that individuals might potentially select, something that your business actually does, whatever your business is. So again, if you do consulting, or if you're a driver or something, then you would select whatever it is, or you would start to type whatever it is that your business provides. I mean, if you scroll down and we just look, you can see a list of different industries. In which you do something that's among one of these industries. I don't know. Let's click on information. Now when we are here in information, you're seeing all of these different roles or jobs and whatnot that are popping up that I might potentially do. I don't do any of those, but for me, I would actually just do something like consulting, click on NAICS search. And now we're seeing a bunch of different consulting options that are popping up. And if you don't see your particular one, then you probably would just do something like all other legal services. But for me personally, sales and marketing consulting are services that I do provide. And they do generate income. So I can come up here and click on marketing consulting services. And now you can see we have a NAICS code of 541613 for marketing consulting services. And I don't know, I don't know to what extent, if things like this is going to change for you guys. I mean, these are all the same, so it doesn't really matter. But I mean, that's pretty much what it is you guys were looking for. It's pretty straightforward. It's not as complicated, or it's not really tricky. It might seem like it might be a little, tricky, but all you literally will do is come to the NAICS Association website, which again, I'll have it down in the description area, but I'll also, just point it out up here to you guys, NAICS.com. And then in the top right hand corner, you'll click on find your NAICS code. And then in the keyword bar area right here, you would just start to search for whatever it is that you do, and find it, click it, highlight that code, and then come back into your loan application form, and you're going to paste it right in here, which of course that's not a number code, but bam, paste it like that. And then you would continue to fill out the rest of the application form, whether it is a PPP form or some other form. That is how you will find your NAICS code for your small business. And yes, if you are an independent contractor, self-employed, sole proprietor, you are a small business. And, as you know, I will make sure you guys have that in your head. You will start acting like it. You'll start running yourself like a business by the end of the year. And subscribe. That's what that means. I mean, subscribe if you don't already think of yourself as a business and aren't benefiting from a lot of these programs, especially if you're someone who, maybe you're just watching this and you're like, man, I'm not going to be qualified for this program. I wish I was qualified for a lot of these programs. Well, you would be if you had done some of these things already, if you've done some of the steps that we'll be covering in some of the videos on this channel. So definitely subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video, and leave a comment down below letting me know if you guys have any questions or any thoughts about the NAICS code or anything else that we just covered in this video. But all right, I got to keep it moving. You guys already know. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.